How long into dating before you start smashing? Let everybody know.
How long into dating before smashing?
Yeah.
I mean, smash before the dating, I feel like.
That's what you do?
Yeah. Me personally, I would want to have them before I date them, in my opinion. Is that a bad answer? I don't know.
No, I mean, everybody has their opinion.
I get the people that want to date and then have, but also at the same time, I feel like I'd want to know how they are in bed before I date them. You know what I mean?
All right, ladies. Okay, so you ladies watched that clip there. So let's start with you. How long before dating until you smash?
I think that for me, there's no like time set. It has to be like organic, like kind of like, you know.
Do you agree with what she said? Like smash before dating?
No, not necessarily.
Okay,
No.
it depends then.
It depends.
Got
like
you.
I said, it has to be like organic and not forced.
Not forced. Got it. And have you ever smashed before you dated?
Yes.
Fair enough. Captain No Fugazi. What about you, Natalie?
Yeah, I've done that before.
Smash before dating. Okay. But you don't agree with it because going forward, that's not really what you.
Yeah, it was like how you said you were young. Like I was young. I didn't know any better. I was outside just doing whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, now as like an adult, for sure you shouldn't do something.
She was
like
in
that.
the streets.
Just because one, it's kind of immoral, and two, too much room for error. You know what I mean? You can contract something, you could be pregnant, that man probably doesn't even have any how do you say it? Further interest in you, but just like the physical. So you shouldn't do something like that. You should get to know somebody's character.
Fair enough.
For sure.
All right. And what's your thoughts? Same question to the ladies.
No, I do not think that. I would not smash before dating at this age.
Have you ever smashed before?
They're lying. All of them are lying.
Probably like my early 20s. But now at this age, I feel like I believe in that energy transfer.
Hold on, you 34?
Yes.
How come when you get older, your standards get higher too?
I know.
That's just when you're younger. First of all, I feel like you're not mature until you're like at least 25, 26.
But how come y'all didn't know that in your 20s? That's old enough to know.
I feel like the feelings and the hormones were everywhere. When you kiss, when you kiss and you hug and it feels good, those oxytocin levels
you
drop.
could still have that feeling at 35, 40.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like when you meet somebody new that's your type and
Well, how do you know the difference between horny and you like someone?
that's when you gotta that's where you have to take the time to
So now at
get
this
to
age,
know.
you think?
No, that's where the father comes in. That's where the father in the house comes in to talk to his daughters. Hey, listen, daughter, don't go out here smashing random men. Don't here be in the streets with random boys, But for some reason, every woman claims whenever they reach 30, 35, 45, they claim they didn't know any better. But guess what? If you kill someone, just because you're 25, the judge is not going to be like, oh my God, I'm going to let you off. You killed someone. You're 25 as a woman. You killed someone. I'm going to give you a pass because you didn't know any better. No, you're an adult. So you're expected to, to behave like an adult.
You think about it.
Well, one,
I think
women don't get horny.
Who said?
Whores get horny. So why are you horny?
Wait, hold on. Wait a minute. What?
Get horny.
It's called,
women do not get horny.
I don't know. It's called muscle
Women
memory.
only
You
get
heard?
horny for their man
No.
in a relationship, for their husband,
So
a real
you've
woman.
never had a wet dream because of muscle memory?
Have wet
no,
dreams.
don't do that. So, I mean, I don't want to say that.
Let's finish up with the question.
I think I would agree with her when she said it depends. Like it's situational.
How long you let your man wait before he smash?
Well, we were friends for 3 years.
And he ain't smashed?
No, because I had a boyfriend at the time. We were genuinely just friends. Yeah.
Dang. So he was the dude in the friend zone.
No, bro. Okay, so remember how you said like girls know exactly who they gonna f with after they stop with their man?
That was true.
He was top one of the top three. Nah.
Oh, so he was
I'm
number one
joking.
out of the three.
I'm
Okay.
joking.
Nah, listen, no, tell him, yeah, he watching right now. Listen, man, she had two
No,
other
it's
options.
so funny because we actually just had this conversation with one of his friends like a couple days ago. And I was like, yeah, girls definitely have a list if they need to have a list.
Okay.
If that makes sense. But anyways, no, I think it depends on the person.
Question. So then right after you broke up with the man, since you already had that option in your back pocket, how long did you make him wait until after you, like when you broke up with the man? So you still made him wait a year. Then the question is, did you ever smash before dating, meaning you ain't let a man wait?
No.
You never
Like
did that.
anybody that I dated and took serious and was in a relationship with, no, I didn't.
Oh, okay. Got you.
I did not let.
Okay. And what about you?
I mean, to bounce off of that, I mean, like I have a rule basically.
Moral.
You know, like either a 3-date rule. I try to stick to 10. So basically, if you reach 4 dates
Yeah.
and it fizzles out, you're not left with feeling some kind of way because you just made a body or had a body. And
So
the
that's
person is
you don't feel shameful if it doesn't work out.
yeah, and I mean it helps
Okay.
with the discipline of it because I do have those standards and
Yeah.
I do feel like I have discipline. I mean, we're all human. We make mistakes. There's
So you
room
want
for
to make
error.
sure he likes you.
Yeah. Yeah.
not
I
just
mean, I
want
was
sex.
young at some point and there was times where it was the first time, but I learned my lesson from that and going forward.
See, and that's why I asked that question earlier. Like, you guys had experience with guys when you were in your early 20s, or maybe when you were 18, 19, where you dealt with a guy and he just wanted sex, but you continue in your 20s to sleep with guys.
That's still the case now, though.
Eva Eddie, you're right. You're right. For every woman who tells you, who makes you wait, you best believe she gave it to someone faster. No, I'm not saying women should be here just go sleeping with men on the first date. But when she's talking about, oh, I'm still trying to get to know you, and you guys have been talking for what, 6 weeks, 10 weeks, maybe 2 months, and it's still, because for some reason, even when she's making you wait, she still expects you to pay for the dates, right? Because for me, I have no issues if a woman doesn't want to sleep with you, she's making you wait, but she doesn't expect you to go to pay on dates, and you guys are paying 50-50 on dates. I'm okay with that deal, because some women are like, okay, you don't have to pay for my dates. I'm fine with that deal, but they don't want that deal. They want you to invest with your money, but they also want to make you wait.
That's all they want
But-
is sex. So
but
it doesn't matter if
you know
you're
the crazy
20
thing
or
is
26.
the crazy thing is this: women had sex with guys in their past on the first date.
Mm-hmm.
Facts.
In their past, they let a nigga hit it the first date, the first time. Then with the current man that they're talking to, they make him wait.
Facts.
Make the dude wait for sex. Like, why does this man have to suffer, but other niggas got it the first date? What if the tables was reversed?
Trauma.
What if this, right?
I don't think that.
Now, listen, let's just flip it. What does a woman expect from the man? Protection and provision. What does the man expect from the woman? Sex and submissiveness, right? What if it was reversed? Men flipped it, and you found out that when he first started dating a woman, he started protecting and providing for her on date number 1. But for you, it took about a year for him to protect and provide for you. How would that make you feel?
It would make me feel some kind of way.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would make you feel some kind of way, right?
Yeah.
So now
She wouldn't even stay, because if you don't provide on the first date, meaning you don't pay for the full first date, she's never gonna she's gonna ghost you. She's never gonna talk to you again. You know, so what they want is everything in their favor. They want to have the power, they want to have the cards. You know, they want you to pay and invest, buy flowers, buy dinner, take them out, do nice things, do golfing and bowling. But when it comes to, because let's be honest, right? Women don't like the fact that most men are sexually attracted to them before they're attracted to their personality. Like when a man sees a woman, the first thing is like, she looks good, I'm definitely attracted to her. It's sexually. It's not like she looks good, oh my God, I like her personality. The personality comes later, right? Because otherwise, if there was no sex, most men wouldn't be dating.
let's reverse it back on the men. So let's hypothetically, I'm speaking to you, right? We go out on a date.
But
But
just to piggyback on
real quick, let me I'll let you get there just so we can finish this. Hypothetically, me and you dating. You know, first date is cool, second date cool. And you said 10 dates, right? Is your rule?
No, she said 4
It's
dates.
in the draft
It
because
varies.
it
Okay.
hasn't
All right, well,
made
for the
it.
hypothetical, right? Let's say it takes me 5 dates to have sex with you. And I know about your rule or whatever. But
You
then
wouldn't know.
it's a hypothetical. It's hypothetically speaking, right? I wouldn't know, but now I do know, right? But what I'm saying is it's taken me 5 dates to have sex with you, and I find out that another man dated you and you gave him sex on the first date. Just like it would make you feel some type of way that if you found out that he was protecting and providing for a woman on the first date, but he's making you wait like a year or all of these days to protect and provide for you, the man is going to feel some type of way when he finds out that someone hit it the first night, but I got to wait all of these months to smash. What's going on here? You get what
She
I'm
doesn't
saying?
like
So
it.
that's the difference. I don't think women like truly think about that.
They don't.
I understand.
Actually, I'm lying. They think about it, but because it doesn't benefit them. I think the women who are scared of sleeping with men quickly are the ones who know that they have nothing else to offer. Because she knows if the man gets to clap them cheeks, there is nothing else that she's gonna do to make him to make him stay around. Right. So without her getting her cheeks clapped, nothing, like she's not peaceful, like she's not gonna call him, she can't cook, or maybe she's an independent woman who doesn't cook for a man. So usually the ones who make men wait a longer time, they know there's nothing else they have to offer apart from chicks. So they're like, you know what, since there's nothing else, let me just keep waiting, let me make him wait. Or sometimes they want you to invest so you get attached. So by the time, so because imagine you take a girl out, you spend $100, you take out second time, third time, 5 times, 6 times. Each time you're taking out, you're spending a minimum of $5 or $50 minimum. That's on a good day, spending minimum $50. That's if you're going to one place, getting maybe a drink, both of you, and a plate of food, $50, and that's on the low end. So 5 times 6 dates is $300. So she's hoping that the more you invest, the harder it will be for you to leave as a guy, to be like, you know what, because after 6 dates and you've been paying money for 6 dates, as a man, you're going to be like, you know what, I'm already invested, I've already spent my $300, let me just keep going. That's how some guys think, right? So she will make you wait, so you invest more, so you stay longer.
Dan,
Because
your
like,
point, yeah.
like real quick, even when you're dating men and you may say your past history to a man, like I'm trying to give you a game, don't ever bring that up. Don't, if you have a rule, don't ever say that you let another dude hit the first day, because in his mind, if he didn't hit the first day, he gonna feel some type of way. He gonna feel some type of way.
Fact.
So don't ever tell that. I'm giving some game. Chad is probably hating me right now. Like, Cooley, what? Don't tell them that. But I'm sorry, you wanted to piggyback off of.
Yeah, so she was basically saying that it's a genuine interaction or having sex, because most of the time people want to initiate sex on the first date. They're meeting someone, the hormones are going crazy, you want to do it, but it's a genuine interaction. It's a genuine interaction. It should come.
So it
naturally.
depends on, in a nutshell, it depends how attractive you are to him. That's what I'm picking up.
Yeah.
I think that I think if a woman has very, very high attraction to a guy,
Yep,
you're gonna get it the first or the second date.
yeah.
I mean,
But if she's
If she really likes you, like she's really attracted to you, she's not even gonna, she doesn't, I'm telling you guys, I'm telling you right now, if a woman is really attracted to you and you guys on a date and you're trying to spend so much money, there are 2 things that's gonna happen. If she sees you trying to buy something expensive to impress her, she will stop you and be like, you know what, that's too expensive. A woman who cares about your money will look at the menu and be like, these guys are too expensive. Let's say she's not trying to test you to see if you're a cheapskate or something like that. There are 2 things she will do. She will either stop you from paying so much for something, or she will just get a drink. Number 2, she will offer to pay for dessert, and she'll actually pay for it. She'll be like, no, you paid for the dinner, I'll get us some ice cream, I'll pay for the ice cream. That's a woman who actually likes you. And then the body language, like let's say even when you guys are hugging or you try to hold her hand, you feel that energy.
I'm attracted to you,
But-
that doesn't necessarily mean that I want to have sex with you.
That's a lie.
No,
But-
I
No, that's not.
That ain't
Sexual
a lie.
attraction
That's
and
a lie.
physical attraction are 2 different things.
I agree.
No,
Okay,
no,
okay.
no, not really. If you find someone physically attractive, unless they turn you off, more than likely you're going to be sexually attracted to them.
But I do believe that if you're her type, you meet at least 9 out of 10 things on the list. It's gonna take you 1 or 2 dates. Like
Yep.
you could be attractive and not her type, so it'll take you longer. But that's because you're not her initial type, what she goes for. So I feel like I think a woman's gonna make that guy wait more compared to the guy that's actually her physical type, height preference.
and
weight
that is
preference.
why dating needs to be more intentional. You know, I wouldn't be out on a date with a man that I didn't think that
Right.
I
Women
was
do that all the
attracted
time.
to or wanted to build a
Because-
future or something with.
Right,
I
but
wouldn't waste
also
my time like
you
that.
girls go. I mean, you guys have guys that you are attracted to, but he may not be your type, but you think he's cute.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No,
But
the
then-
thing is, they go based off how they feel. Women,
too.
they
That
go
too.
based off how they feel. So at the end of the day,
I
like
feel
she
like
was
we go-
saying in regards to that, like if it's that vibe, then she's going at like it's not the man can be very attractive. Like they're right when they speak about that. They can be very physically attracted to the guy, but if the vibe isn't right,
Right.
if he's just not making her feel comfortable and secure and good, then he's not getting no sex.
No.
Like he can
Right.
be like looking mad good. She can be very attracted to
And
him.
then he says
Drop
something
dead
crazy.
gorgeous
Yep.
type of guy, which basically how she views the man. But he would still the probability decreases if he doesn't have the capability of making her feel the vibe. But the thing is,
Or he could be attractive, but he's broke. Or at least to what she thinks broke is. He could be like really attractive, but because he has no money or he's struggling, she's like, okay, he's attractive. She may, let him clap cheeks on the low, but usually she's like, the way women think is like, okay, he's attractive, but what are my friends gonna say when they find out he has no job? Because they care about what their friends say too.
she can maybe not even be attracted to the guy. It could be an experience where it's like she's kind of iffy about it, but she link up with homie, and homie got that Mac. He put that Mac down. Listen, them draws is coming off. So they go based off how they feel. Yeah.
I was gonna say we go based off. Well, I can only speak for me. Depending on the situation, I would go based off how the man makes me feel, not
Yeah,
necessarily.
it's based off.
Yeah,
It's always because women, you don't really
what
create
you
a
do
vibe.
matters.
Yeah, but like
Like-
think about this: women don't create vibes.
The
That's
way
What
the man,
you don't create a vibe when
the
it comes to your girls. You create vibes with your girls.
Yep.
I create
But when
a
it
vibe.
comes to when it comes to you dating,
Yeah,
Shut her
yeah.
down.
let,
He was
Yeah.
vibing.
Thank
Yeah.
you, thank you.
ladies, let
I
me
see
finish
that.
my
Call it
point,
out.
though.
He's
on
basically
dates, not-
saying the man's.
Oh, but I
on
mean,
dates.
he said women
I'm
can't
speaking
create a
on
vibe.
dates.
Yeah,
No,
he
yeah.
didn't specify.
No, I did,
But he means like on
I'm being a
dates.
date. I
on
got it.
dates.
Let me speak. What I'm
Okay.
saying is this is real simple, right? You don't create a vibe. Like when you date a man, you don't even have any expectations for you to create a vibe. What you do expect
You
is
wait
to
for the
walk
man.
into a situation with a vibe already created by that man.
Facts.
Like that's what you expect.
They just
So
want
if you say no, think about this. You don't even know all of the things that a man has to do to create that vibe to make you feel some type of way. Say if you linking up with a guy, he brings you to a restaurant. He's asking for a certain seat probably before you even got there. Maybe he called up. He's wearing a certain type of cologne. He's speaking to you in a certain type of way with a certain type of tone, and his jokes is hitting on point for you to feel a vibe. He has to make that joke for you to laugh.
Facts.
You don't have to make that joke for him to laugh. If someone is laughing at your jokes, is that a vibe to you? What's more of a vibe? You laughing at the jokes. What's more of a vibe? You feeling comfortable. That's a vibe. Do you feel comfortable yourself? No, you're expecting this man to create a situation that you are comfortable in. Think about it. You're the weaker sex anyway, from a physical standpoint, right? So even when you go out, it's like you always second guessing from a safety standpoint, like, well, is he going to be a creep? Is he going to be weird? Like, what's really going to go on here? So when you walk into that situation, depending on the vibe he created, then your feelings change and then you fall into his vibe. But you don't actually create vibes yourself. This is why stats even show a third of men between the ages of 18 and 30 is either a virgin or haven't had sex in a year, because a lot of men don't know how to create that vibe for a woman. Even in text messaging.
I disagree. It's not even about the vibe. Because, guys, I'm going to tell you right now, I don't care what vibe you create. I don't care if you use money. I don't care if you use game. I don't care if you use flowers. I don't care if you buy her the most expensive dinner. I don't care if you buy her gifts, right? There is nothing on God's earth that you can do to please a woman. It's up to her. That's why she will leave a man with money and go sleep with a guy who doesn't make money. So for me personally, I stopped believing that there's anything a man can do to make a woman feel good. It's up to her. The same way you may give me $100 and I appreciate it, and then you give someone else $100 and they don't appreciate it, it's the same way. It's about the person. So all I can tell men is do what you are comfortable with. If you're comfortable with a $2 date, if you're comfortable with a $10 date, that's what you should do. But if you're thinking you're going to spend $100, $200, $500 because you're going to make her feel safe and she's going to like you, it's never going to happen, because her liking you is based on how she feels. She may like you Saturday, and on Sunday she doesn't like you anymore, and you're going to be looking like, what did I do? I just spent $500 on you. Because it's not about what you spent, it's about her. Maybe, I don't know, her dog died last night. It has nothing to do with you. So for me, I don't believe that it's because men are not making women feel good, because you can never impress a woman. Anything you do, it's up to her to either like it or not. So you might as well just do you.
If a nigga shoot you a DM, that vibe start from the DM. Like, it starts with that first message. If you doing too much, it could throw off. If your joke was a little too pressy, if you speaking about sex within the first couple DMs, why are you talking about sex? You horny? Ew, creep vibes. You don't get no vagina. I don't want you.
Wait,
You know what
so
I'm
you
saying?
don't
So
think
it's
women
like-
can slide into men's DMs? That's creating a vibe, right?
That barely happens.
But how about
But it does.
Even if the woman slides into the man's DM,
It's not creating a vibe.
Nah, he still has to create that
But
vibe.
how about when he
That's
comes over
crazy.
to her
Because
house?
listen, if what I'm saying is, if he doesn't create the vibe, he doesn't get sex.
That's true.
But if
I think men
I
put
wouldn't
too
agree
much
with
thought
that.
into it.
If he doesn't create the
Not that
vibe, he doesn't
complicated.
get sex. It's not that complicated.
No, it's just be
What
yourself.
if he's coming to her house? I've had a date like that.
Okay.
I cooked for him.
If
He's coming
he
over. I had to
comes
make
to
that
your
vibe.
house
Right.
and you can set whatever you want.
Whatever
If
tone.
whatever you can set all
Yeah.
the tones. If he does anything wrong,
To fuck up that vibe.
anything wrong to mess up that vibe, he's out of there.
No, it's facts. I mean, like,
No,
That's a
yeah,
point.
yeah.
That was a good point.
true.
That was a good
He's
point.
out of there.
No, you're right.
So it's not the same thing right
So
now.
that's not the same thing. It's messing up the vibe then. He can't mess up the vibe. He doesn't necessarily have to create it.
no,
He
he
just
has
can't
to.
f it up. I'm
Not
sorry.
like
I
so.
don't agree.
When we're thinking about it, he actually is creating it.
Yes, I've had.
I just
Yeah,
had
you
to
do.
come
I
over.
disagreed.
Because look, put it like this. Now, here's how we're gonna know.
Okay.
Can the woman ever mess up a vibe and
Yes.
the man? Let me
Sorry.
just finish it.
She can, but chances are
Would the man ever reject sex from the woman if the woman messed up the vibe?
kind of
Yes.
Yes.
No.
My man has.
Yeah, a man can reject sex from a woman if she messes up the vibe, but the chances are very small because men tolerate a lot. Like, men are not very petty and very picky. Like, a man could say something, a man could make a joke and then she doesn't get the joke. And then she's like, you know what? I'm leaving. Oh my God. How dare you speak to me like that? And the guy's like, I was just making a joke. And she'll get pissed off and leave, right? But a woman could make a joke. The man may get offended, but he will still be willing to smash. Like, men are not very picky like that.
My man has.
You said your time out. You said your man, a relationship is already established. We're
Right.
talking about relationships that haven't been established, right?
No, a vibe
So-
is a vibe.
No. Listen, we're
Nah.
speaking about relationships that have not been established. We're not speaking about relationships that's already established. So don't
Okay.
move the goalposts. So what I'm saying is, would a man ever reject sex from a woman if she messes up the vibe?
Yes.
That is a no.
No, he's not.
It's a small
If a
No.
dude mention, if you listen, if
Most
you
likely
walk
not.
into a date like this,
You
but
still
if
gonna
that, but if that ass is
men
fat,
have no
But
standards.
how about hygiene?
most men don't
I
have
was
No,
gonna
how about
ask that.
hygiene?
The hygiene.
Nigga,
That would throw up
listen.
vibes. I mean, I know.
I'm
Guys
not
that would
doing
still
that,
smash,
but it's
but-
many men
Yeah,
that
yeah.
would still smash
That's
some
fair.
fish.
That's crazy.
Okay, right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
look,
that's
listen,
fair.
listen.
Talk about
Look,
no
listen.
standards.
The majority, like he said,
Sorry.
based on the stats, the majority of men are either virgin or have had sex in a year. So let's say you go on a date with one of those guys that meet that statistic.
Uh-huh.
If you come on that date acting funny like you just did, but your body's right and he thinks you look good and you're willing to have sex with him that night, he's gonna disregard all that funny shit you was doing and have sex with you that night. But if you come on a date with a guy who has
Yo, Evil Eddie's crazy, but you're right, Evil Eddie. Some guys do hold their breath when you're back there. Some guys, when they're clapping from the back, when they're clapping chicks from the back, and there's some guys will just keep going. They'll be like, you know what? Let me finish real quick and move on. Some guys just be like, Evil Eddie's crazy.
his pick of the litter with women and has no problem getting women, and he come on a date acting funny like that, it's a dub.
Exactly.
But that's
So
how you
I
create
think
a
it's
cycle.
difference.
But there's not a lot of guys who can get There's not a lot of guys who could get any woman they want. There's not a lot of guys who have their pick of the litter. Those guys have options, so those guys would be more picky and would dub the girl that's acting funny.
But we didn't have
there's
that
a double
context.
standard.
I think he's saying that women can get laid faster than men. That's what you're trying to say?
I mean, but that's
That's what I heard.
That's true, but he's also saying what he's saying is if a man does not create a vibe, and if he's doesn't if he's not doing well on a date where he's acting weird or saying stupid stuff, you're not gonna smash him.
Fact.
Vice versa. It doesn't matter if you're saying stupid shit or acting weird or funny. If that guy finds you attractive and you're still gonna have sex with him, on top of you acting weird, he's gonna have sex with you. That's the difference. That's what we're saying.
I feel like that's thirsty.
Can I ask a
think
question?
I think it's a double standard,
It
right?
is a double standard.
Because with women, with
It's
men, right? Like how you're saying they're creating the vibe. A guy can look gorgeous,
Right.
But if his personality is ugly
Right.
or he's just obnoxious, you know what I mean? Or he's just being even women too, because a lot of women date for finances and he's being frugal, they're more likely to dub him. Where if a woman was to be same thing, vice versa, they would overlook it like how they would overlook it.
Well,
like
I just
how
use my own anecdotal experience. I went on a date with this girl. I smashed on the first night. She didn't set up a vibe. It was all me. Like I was doing the talking. I was being cool and
Yes, some
confident
women
and
are boring.
quote unquote funny. And like she didn't crack not one joke. She was just there, just enjoying the date.
Ladies.
You know what I'm saying? But because I'm just cool and just whatever, I end up smashing. She didn't make, you know what I mean? Like, and to be honest with you, like she turned me off that entire day. Like she was eating and like the food. I'm being so serious. This is a real like the entire day I knew I wasn't gonna mess with her after that second day. She was
Yo, Canadian Bro TV is right. He said, I've had women dress up for me when I first met her. The second, she was a beautiful African woman. You're right. Women can create a vibe too. Especially when she's nice, when she's smiling, because you don't want to go on a date with some women. They stare at you like they either stare at you like this, like they don't have that nice, sexy, feminine, kind, soft, feminine energy, right? If it's not that, she's gonna be looking on the side. You guys will sit like face to face, and then but she'll be you're talking, but the whole time she's looking around. It's like you came here with me. So for any time you sense that, you're like, you know what? Looks like you're not really interested in this. Let's end the date.
eating and then like she would have like food like she had mac and cheese. And she had mac and cheese sauce on the side of her mouth, in the corner of her mouth, while she's eating. Even when she was done, like it was still there.
Yo,
I'm making your point.
She knows right now.
Because he knows. Oh well. What up? But my point is, like, I was already turned off on the date, but I'm like, I'm already here. I already spent money. Yeah, I mean, I'm from around the way, like Denzel said. I'm leaving with something.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, but my point is, after that first date, I didn't even know I was going to hit. But I automatically knew, like, I'm not seeing this girl again. Like, I already knew.
Was that your intention?
So
what?
To hit?
Yeah, it's always the man's intention. Ladies, but you don't
all guys want to have sex.
Yeah,
all that cheese and on the
yeah, nah, ladies, listen, real quick.
I'm
real
just
quick.
cleaning her mouth, but like I didn't like that.
Yeah, lay down real quick. You don't understand. You don't even have to speak. You can be a mute on a date. You can be a mute. Listen, you don't have to speak. If you speak another language, he don't have to understand. You don't have to say a word.
You just have to have a
You don't have to create any vibe. Think about it. Most of the vibe comes with speaking and being charismatic. You don't have to do any of those things. And the man still will not turn down the opportunity of smashing. So what I'm saying, men create that vibe, and women, you fall into the vibe that men create. Let's get to super
Wait,
chat.
I have a question.
What?
All right, man. Shout out to Cooley for the video. It's true, man. Most women just show up to the date. They expect a man to do everything S to Z. They just want to show up, look pretty. But I mean, I don't have an issue with a woman just showing up as long as she shows up with good energy. Like they expect you to even make the conversation, because it's like if I'm always asking you questions, can you ask me something? Can you, like, if I make a joke, like, can you have some sense of humor? Can you not just get offended just because I made a joke? Like, you know what I mean? It's very rare how it is rare for women to find a rich man who's loyal. It's the same way it's very rare to find a woman who's like feminine and good energy and she's smiling and you like her presence. Do you know what it means to be in a woman's presence? And you just feel good because of her energy. You feel that energy. It's very rare to find a woman like that. Very, very rare. Because and the moment you find it, you find a woman like that, you just tell. The reason why you can easily tell is because the women from your past are not like that. We're not like that. So you can tell the difference. Like when a woman has that nice, soft, feminine energy, even the way she speaks, like you just want to be around her all the time. So when a woman is asking, oh, my man doesn't want to be with me, she needs to look in the mirror and be like, do I have that kind of energy, that inviting energy? You know what I mean? Anyway, next, shout out to everybody who's watching the stream, everybody who's liking the video. I really appreciate you guys for being in here with me on this nice Tuesday evening. All right, next, let's go to Lapif. I haven't done Lapif in a while, so let's go. Actually, I don't know if Lapif is going to be on tonight. If they're going to be on tonight, I may join the panel because Lapif told me I was supposed to reach out to him on Instagram, but if they have a panel tonight, I'm going to be checking it out because they start around 10. I may join Lapif's panel. You guys want to see me join Lapif's panel?